Yeah, I agree with it 100%. I think from day one, we've lacked consistency all year, and we've let huge points slip by late in games, to obviously shootouts, and we've had some stretches of good hockey followed with another same kind of stretch of not so good hockey, and it definitely hurt us right now to get into the playoffs.
Two can talk about the last game about because it's a good plan, but that's executed, being executed. Is that solely on the players' shoulders, or does that mean maybe the message got a little stale after all these years?
No, I think it's it's really about us, not playing to our potential. I think no one's going to stand here and say that they've had a good year or they've overachieved. Obviously, it's definitely a down year for us, and we didn't get the results because of it.
Does it anger you or frustrate you when, as Brad and several other guys were talking about, when we played to the plan, when we did as we were coached, we had that success. We went on that 8-1-2 run or 8-2-1 or whatever it was. There were periods of that, but we, for whatever reason, wouldn't stick to that and couldn't sustain it.
Yeah, I agree to that. We parts of we've seen a lot of games also this year that we've played some good hockey, that we've followed the system, we've played with the urgency that we should have, and we got the outcome that we've wanted. So it was pretty obvious in the games that we didn't. That it was really based on the fact that we weren't, and no one was really playing their game, and no one was following the game plan.
Why do you think there was maybe more straying from the system this year than we'd seen in years past? I mean, was it bringing in and rolling in some of the younger players? Was it some of the players that you were missing that you'd had in years past? Is there anything you can sort of put your finger on and say these are the reasons why this happened?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard to put a finger on the reason why. Definitely at the beginning of the year, the injuries didn't help. Bringing in a lot of new faces, and it's definitely it was for them a different system, and we had to adjust to all of that. But it'd be unfair to put the blame on them, and it's definitely on all of us. I don't think I can really pinpoint one thing. When you have a team, and I felt confident, starting in the year with the team that we had, you have to do the job. It doesn't matter who's in, who's out. You just have to, show up and do the job and step up as a player.
Frustrating as a leader that maybe there were times this year where there were passengers where there shouldn't have been, or there were guys not playing in the system where there shouldn't have been. I mean, is that something that was tough to deal with?
Yeah, I mean, it was frustrating for everyone. I think that we were all not playing to our full potential, and it's always frustrating to see that. And it's something that we've tried to fix all year, but it was working only for a few games, and then going back down. So like I said, consistency has been a huge issue this year, and the reason why, and the fact that we've no one's really performed to their full potential, and you can't win when that happens.
Change always happens, Bergie, but on any roster after every season, how much do you want to see this room, though, stay together, the guys in this room stay together?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I believe in this group. I hope it stays the same. At the same time, we understand the situation. We understand that it is a business, and bottom line is, you have to win, especially in a city like Boston, and which is a great thing, I think, and it's definitely always challenges you with all the other sports, but also with the fans, and we'll see what happens. I mean, it's out of our control as players, and bottom line is we have to regroup and come back a lot stronger next year.